I think I was going through this phase where I was just like sort of like lost. I have social anxiety. I'm so scared. I have depression. I had all these things with me because when I went to check the signs, I just saw all those things referring to me. Yeah. So I can know how it feels to be like that. And also, I wanted to mention the myths and misconceptions that people usually have around mental health that you think you faced or you've had, about mental health and all that.
You see, nowadays people think that some of the symptoms of these mental problems, they relate it to witchcraft. Yes. Some say that once you have mental illness, it is terminal, it has no cure.
You're going to Madare.
Yes, you're going to Madare.
We're taking you to Madare tomorrow because we can't stay with a crazy person. There's also that misconception that if you say that I am having anxiety or I am depressed, people will say, now you are a crazy person.
Yes.
You're crazy and you're going to be taken to Madare, to the mental hospital. But the point is, I don't think it's even close to that because it's like having a physical health issue.
Yes.
Just like having let's say you have a stomach ache. Yes. When I have a stomach ache, do people say now we're taking you to the hospital right now because you're going to die and stuff like that? They don't say that.
Not really.
Yeah, so I feel like it should also be normalized.
Yes.
But it should be very normal.
Most of them are just a mere misunderstanding. It's only people can understand about this, the genesis of this mental illness and their symptoms. I think they can be enlightened enough at least.
But do you think me and you can change that? We can help like raise the awareness. We can help like people understand that this is not something made up. It's something that exists and it has always been there. And people should take it very normal and approach it at a positive perspective, right?
Yes,
yeah.
Through such a discourse like this in these spaces such as YouTube and some many other social platforms.
Okay, so let me ask you.
Yes.
After you were in that space where you are totally lost, right? Because when you're having anxiety and depression, it feels like you're separate from the world. Because I've been there many times, I know. It feels like you're just a different organism existing in a place where no one understands you, no one knows what you're going through. And even if they know, they don't really like take it positively. They make you feel worse, right? So what do you think somebody can do, or what was your coping mechanism after the whole experience?
So I tried to talk to some friends, those whom I feel were positive about it. They really helped me. And at that point, there is a friend who advised me to try to change space and change the scene. I mean, you change the
that really works out.
It really worked.
It does work.
So I moved from where I was to somewhere else.
So you moved from there, you came to the UK.
Yes.
And that's the time when you came to the UK.
Yes. So you see, you have to change some things. You can change some friends, you know, those who instill fear in you can try to avoid
But
them.
I always believe everything that happens to you, it's a blessing in disguise. However bad it is, it can come as a sign for you to open your eyes to see what is really right for you in terms of friendship, environment, family members. It comes to help you understand that thing that your family member is someone you need forever or you need to cut them off.
Yeah. So friends are very important aspect. Family, friends, very important as far as mental health is concerned. For the support system. They really supported me so much. They said what encouragement, financial support, until I got
That's good. Then you have a good family or good friends.
of course.
So you should encourage everyone to make those connections. Because in times of when things are bad, those are the people who come from and help you, right?
You know, some friends or other people will shun. They will run away.
That's very true.
But the family remains.
Always be your family.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless otherwise. Me, I always say unless otherwise because not all family members are healthy. Some are toxic. It's okay to like have that distance. Like not cutting off them. You can have the distance. Like you are my family, but this is where you draw the line. You know, I feel like that's also necessary when it comes to mental health, especially when some people can really dig you to a point where you're losing yourself.
True risk. For the sake of your mental health, you need to like be in family or somebody else.
That's
How important they are to your life.
Then there's another also, like, do you think this current life we're living in, there's a lot of social media, there's a lot of everything just like never before. Do you think it affects how our mental health is, or do you think it's not, nothing is changing?
Yeah, I think it is impacting, it has impact in both negative side.
Negative and positive, yeah.
There are people like you are championing for their mental health. You are an activist, you are supporting people, people are watching and listening to you. Yeah, they may get support from that. At the same time, you find that there are people who write things about mental health, conditions and symptoms which are non-existent.
Yes. And also there is this part where people portray a fake life online, which in other ways make people feel pressurized to be like those people. Like, I want to have this body, I want to have this car, I want to have the same lifestyle as this person. I feel like on that side, it can really be so bad for your mental health. Because you can be comparing yourself to every single individual online. At the end of the day, you feel like you're the worst person to ever exist because you have none of those.
Yes, because you will be running a race that is not yours. Because that person who is in that position has paid a lot maybe to get there. You don't maybe an example of somebody who doesn't have that kind of resources. You want to compete with somebody who is literally above you. So what are you going to do?
So that can really put the self-esteem down.
Yes.
But that just means now when you go online, you have to consume what can really make you, like what grows you, not what can put you down. So you focus on the things that build you. That's the only way you can come through this, because everything is exposed out here. You can't say, oh, I'll never say this one. You will see it eventually. But the fact that you choose to concentrate on it is what matters. Right? So you choose to concentrate on something that is killing you, or you choose not to. That's a personal decision.
We encourage our audiences to choose the one that is right.
The one that is good for them.
Because we care for them.
Yeah, we do deeply. That's why we're making this video. And then as well, I want you to share this. Let's say there's somebody who is watching, and this person has been struggling mentally, right? Probably is having low self-esteem. Probably is feeling like lost and apart from the world, and probably they're feeling like no one understands them, just like you and me were in that part. What can you tell this person?
You see, maybe if he's struggling for maybe due to financial problems, it's about success. You work hard, you get focused, you pray. Because success, they say, is have faith.
Faith is the most important. Even if you're praying and you don't have it, nothing is going to happen.
Faith, hard work, then get it right. They say success.
I know that. Maybe you tell me.
They say success is final, failure is not final.
True, failure is just part of the journey.
Yes, so if you fail in this aspect, you
Try something new.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't say you must make it through this thing.
It's not a
You have
matter
to be
of-
open to say that if this doesn't work, I'm taking something else again.
It's not a matter of life and death.
True.
Yes, so you just do what you can and leave God what you can.
That's what it is.
Yes, do your part and the rest you live in the hand.
The Almighty shall handle everything.
Yes, don't struggle control so much beyond the limits that will only drain you, lead you to mental illness, and maybe that coping up will now be again.
And if you feel like you don't have a support system, there are other ways also you can help yourself. You know, most people are so scared to share. And I was one of those people who wouldn't share what is happening with them. I'd rather die. Like I always tell myself, like, there are things that I can never share. I used to have that kind of mentality. And if there's somebody watching who was or is like me, what can you tell that person?
Okay, when that thing comes in, it's not a matter of, it's not a dangerous thing as such.
It's just as normal as having a toothache.
Yes, because nowadays the world is we have qualified people who are expert in that field.
True. So there's therapists, they have psychiatrists, psychologists, and counselors.
People whom you can run to.
But not everyone has that access.
Yes.
So what do you tell such kind of a person in that kind of sense?
Maybe they can reach out to us for support. We can advise them on the way out. And also, keeping calm, maintaining your health, you can. There are so many ways you can do to at least get yourself.
But do you know right now there's a higher rate of suicide than before? I think mostly because there's the internet and also there's these people are so busy concentrating on so much, and there's a lot of things that cause us to be so stressed, like work and all those things happening around us. So this means that if you do not have as much support, you can try things like journaling, exercise. What else can you advise apart from that?
But you balance your life, improve get enough sleep.
Getting out of your comfort zone. If you're feeling so depressed and you're always in your house, you'll always be depressed.
Interact with people.
So at least get outside, talk to someone, walk, make some movements. It will maybe help you like just get a little better. And usually it's a journey of getting better every day. There's never like, you know, when people are talking about mental health, it's just like physical health. If I'm diagnosed with typhoid and I go to the hospital, I'm not going to get better the same day.
Yeah, like when you see, when
it took a lot, right? It took a whole journey, right?
Yes, when I realized that physical health, physical fitness, training is important, that exercise is important. So it helps you.
I can attest to that because me too, when I feel like my world is so like dull and I feel like sad, the best thing I usually do is go for morning walks or that. And even though I wouldn't notice if I'm okay or not, eventually at the end of the day I realize I'm feeling better than how I was feeling. And it has always been my go-to thing. When I'm feeling down, I have to go for morning walks.
Very high therapeutic value.
Because I also studied when you like do the exercise, the movements, these hormones that are produced, and these hormones that feel good hormones. So eventually you start to feel better. And you might not realize how in between, but you just realize, oh, I can even come to people and talk to people. And when you are depressed like me, I've suffered so many times with depression. So when you're depressed, it's so hard to even get out of your house, to even say hi to someone. And for me, I never ate house. I'll be sleeping the whole time. Like I sleep, wake up, go back to sleep. That's crazy.
Because you can sleep. Some of us, when you are
Depends.
turn up and down.
I think for me, it depends. There are times when I don't sleep at all. Like I'll be working the whole week, I've not even closed my eye.
Yes, but
the whole week.
There's some that they do sleep. But at least when they wake up, the anxiety or the depression comes back.
Yeah, it is. It does, because the moment you just open your eyes, you realize, wow, I'm back to this world again.
Yes.
You know? And if you do not have a safe space, a safe place to go to, a safe person to go to, feel free to comment, feel free to talk about it, to talk about your situation, so that we can make a video for you to help you understand like what is happening around you and just get better with time. And as we said, it's a journey, just like physical health. You won't get better the same day the doctor treated you. You'll get better with the time.
Very true.
So the same way to mental health, you also get better with time. And it might take longer for everyone has their own span.
Yes, actually,
You can't have the same.
very true.
Yeah.
But what people must believe is that these mental illness are treatable, they are preventable, and they are not terminal.
Yeah, and it's something that is with us.
It's with us.
It exists.
It can, anybody
And
can.
no one is immune.
No one is immune to it.
Whatever age, even small kids.
Yes.
Small kids actually are into a lot of stress.
Yes. I think it comes with what we call childhood trauma. Yes, when they are abused when they are young.
Even neglection.
Maybe bereavement. It is.
Or just like, there is a way your parent can ignore you.
Yes.
Not physically.
Yes.
Physically they are there, financially they are there, but emotionally.
Yes.
And because that's something I've suffered. Emotionally, you don't feel like you can share with them because they put a block when you are so young that you cannot come to them and share, this is how I feel. When I see people are best friends with their parents, I always admire such kind of families because I would want something like that. If I was to choose a marriage family, I would want a place where my kids are feeling safe. They feel like they can communicate with their father, they can talk to me about anything. It will just be a good start for them to feel like this one is a safe space. Yeah?
Parents must be very careful.
Yeah, because parents are usually the first humans you see in the since they start to exist. The moment you open your eyes, you see your mom and your dad or whoever the guardian that you have. So those are the people that are going to tell you if the world is a safe space or if you should be very scared because the world is a crazy place.
That's true. Because
Yeah.
you see that whatever happens to this kid when he's young, he's an infant, may come to haunt her or
In
him
the future, that's the bad thing.
Yes, it may
The
come.
bad thing is you might think this is very normal. She'll just get older, she'll be better.
Yes.
But these things come back again.
May come.
Yeah, and they actually come in the sense of trauma bonding relationship and situationships, whereby you find yourself, like I've been in such situations also, I understand. You find yourself liking someone and being around this person, yet they are very abusive. Yet they don't even treat you like they like you, but you keep being around. Just because you are addicted to the fact that you should take care of someone because no one took care of you. So you're having this thing where you're forcing things and trying to impress people and trying to get to someone to understand that you know what, I love you. And yet the truth is, even somebody asks you really love this girl, you don't really love them. You don't really love them. You don't really love them, but the fact that you only have this person and you feel like this is the person I should hold on to, they will run away like my parents ran away from me. I have to be around this person. So you keep holding on until things get to a place where you feel like now this is a part where you're going to even lose your answer. Because when you talk about addiction and relationships, in toxic relationships, there's always one who is addicted to taking care of the other person and the other one who is addicted to being taken care of. So he gaslight the other person or she gaslight the other person so that they can keep taking care of them. Yeah. So when you come to say, oh, I don't like this, you are the one who say it like that. There will always be those statements they will say that you will feel, oh, I'm wrong. So and it's not like that. It's actually the opposite. It's a crazy thing. So it means that most parents will actually be very careful when it comes to raising kids, especially leaving kids with people who are not really safe with. Because I know so many people who are assaulted and all those things by their caregivers. Yeah, and it's a very, very, very crucial thing, and it happens all over. Yeah. So after all that, I hope you enjoyed this episode and see you in our next episode. Bye bye. I don't feel like it's nothing. Si kitu kubwa.
Yeah.
Unaweza finya play.
Play kwa wapi?
Hapa kwa red. Kama imezima. Imezima.
Wacha tukate hiyo basi.
Hiyo ndio ilikulead to that bad part.
Sasa ulali usiku, ulali mchana.
Okay, nice.
Unaona usiku kuna nini? Usiku
Unaacha kucheka.
Usiku wewe ni security.
Ni kama na turekodi.
Usiku wewe ni security. Mchana uko leo na karibia leo.
See you, Misha. I hope I just jump sound.